Hi Taurus, this is your September monthly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this monthly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll get you an advice for the whole month of September. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love in September. We have the King of Cups clarified by the High Priestess. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Eight of Wands. We also have the Ace of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Four of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant. And we also have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Sagittarius on the table. You're dealing with this King of Cups, the very first card that came out, the Court card. Alright, so it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. If they're not a water sign, this is somebody who is mature, in control of their emotions, very, accomplished individual, I guess. And it's a very straightforward reading, to be honest with you. The only twist to the story is the High Priestess clarifying the King of Cups, right? I think they're secretly planning something. They could be, I don't know how long they have been doing this, but the secret is going to be out. The secret is that they've been in love with you, or perhaps if this is a brand new person, you're not going to be hearing from them right away after the two of you get acquainted, because again, they're planning something. They're planning to invite you, right, to some kind of an event. Perhaps they're throwing a party just for you. They're organizing something for you, so it could be like a surprise. For others of you, if you're going to some kind of an event, they're also planning to go there and approach you at that event, right? We do have, the High Priestess is them most likely secretly planning this and secretly harboring feelings for you, right? The Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck is that event, right? And the Page of Cups sitting right next to the King of Cups is that invitation. Or again, if both of you are going separately, they plan to approach you at that event. And that event could be anything. Some kind of a reunion, Oprah, you could be a game or show, or someone's birthday, I don't know. But with the Page of Cups clarified by the Eight of Wands, definitely either an invitation or them starting a conversation with you at that event. The Eight of Wands clarifying the Page of Cups, this is either them inviting you to join them, to go there, or perhaps while you're at that event, they may tell you, you know what, this place, this sucks, it's boring, let's get out of here, right? And I think you will. I think you will trust this person. Or perhaps, like I said, if this is somebody who is already in your life, you already know you can trust them. The Eight of Wands, again, is a card of travel. It's a card of communication. And my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands is the Cupid's arrows, right? So speaking of the Cupids and their arrow, the Ace of Cups in the middle, this is what they're going to be talking to you about at that event. Or if the two of you leave that event together, go someplace else, they will start talking to you about that Ace of Cups. You see how cards came out? Before I started clarifying, we had the King of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Makes sense, right? It's like an escalation in a good way, from the Page to the Ace. The Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. So they may simply confess their love to you. They may tell you, you know what, I've been thinking about you for a long time. I've been in love with you for a long time, if this is somebody who is already in your life. Or if this is a newish person, they may tell you that they fell for you right away. They may tell you it was love at first sight for them. You had them at hello. Okay? Yeah? In the potential outcome, we have the Four of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune and then a Hierophant. Two major arcana cards. The Hierophant right next to the deck is your major arcana card, Taurus, right? You are in your own potential outcome. At the same time, the Hierophant is also a card of commitment to marriage, something traditional. It's a very spiritual card, educational card, right? The Four of Wands, the first card in there, some people call it the 11-11 card. So perhaps, divine timing is at play here. You are definitely moving towards a commitment. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, by the way. So I do see a commitment with this person, especially with the Wheel of Fortune also sitting in there. It's the start of a cycle. Since it showed up in the potential outcome, it's the start of a new cycle and the next level up. So yeah, you do have some kind of an event coming up in September, and starting from that event, you already know that this person is in love with you, and I don't see any rejections, I don't see any hesitations on your part, Taurus. I think it could be like the most romantic person you've ever met, because the Ace of Cups showed up right after that Page of Cups. All right, I'm really happy for you, Taurus. Congratulations. Taurus, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Cups clarified by the Star. We have the Fool clarified by the Six of Wands, and we have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is one interesting spread, Taurus. There are two cards in a tarot deck that could be interpreted as cards of wish come true, wish granted. Both of them are on the table. The first card that came out is the first one, and then we have the Star clarifying the Seven of Cups. That's the second one. Right, and I do see you guys having a lot of fun. I guess I see you guys going places. I see you guys traveling, even being very spontaneous, and feeling good about this. Right? Yeah, I see you guys going to multiple places because the Seven of Cups clarified by the Star. The Seven of Cups could be like a card of a multiple choice. But I think what you're going to decide is, why don't we go to all of these places? Right? Because we do have the Fool clarified by the Six of Wands. The Fool is a card of, hey, let's just do this and see what happens. Or the Fool could be a spontaneous energy. The Fool is a fairly happy card. The gesture of the person on the Fool card always reminds me of a gesture of somebody who is happy. Right, the Six of Wands clarifying the Fool is a card of victory, success. It's a card of feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on. Right, the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that's you. Right, the Star, by the way, could be an Aquarius. The Fool could be an Aries you're dealing with. But yeah, I see you guys having a lot of fun. Perhaps some kind of a wish is being granted for you. And that's why you guys are celebrating. That's why you're going places. That's why you're having so much fun. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus. In September, keep in mind it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also keep in mind we have so many planets in retrograde. Alright, at least for the first half of September. This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. So we got the Ten of Cups, the King of Swords clarified by the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Wow, Taurus, look at this. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in the same spread. All right, both of them are commitment or marriage cards. Okay, and this person doesn't necessarily have to be your ex, right? Because we do have the Six of Cups right next to the deck. It is a soulmate card, but at the same time, it's a card of somebody coming back from the past, not necessarily an ex. If we had the Judgment card, I would have assumed that most likely it is your ex. But with the Six of Cups, it's a 50-50. It could just be somebody from your past. Right? The Ten of Cups, the first card that came out, it could be a way of the universe to tell you that, yes, you're going to marry this person. Or perhaps this is where you're going to be running into each other, right? The Ten of Cups is a card of like a massive celebration. It could be someone's wedding. It could be someone's baby shower, housewarming party, an engagement party. Perhaps it's like a huge family reunion, but not only family members are invited, like friends, neighbors are also invited. And perhaps this King of Swords is a neighbor, or they used to be a neighbor, or a friend, or something like that. Okay? Yeah, the King of Swords is clarified by the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is also a soulmate card, just like the Six of Cups. And we then have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, the second commitment to marriage card. Right? The thing about the Ten of Cups, it's emotionally fulfilling card, right? That card is often referred to as the happily ever after card. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of a rock solid commitment to marriage. This is when people buy real estate together, have money in the bank, and all that good stuff. Okay, so basically you're getting the best of both worlds with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say if it is your ex, then it's a reconciliation. If it's just somebody from your past, the two of you will definitely give it a shot. It looks very promising. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus. In September, we have the King of Wands clarified by the Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Wands. We also have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. My, oh my, Taurus. Well, before I started clarifying, we had the three cards came out, right? The King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. I think it's a safe assumption to think that the Queen of Pentacles, that would be you, okay? And there is two other people. Perhaps there's more than two involved. We do have the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is a card of a competition. It's a card of a fighting. It's a card of, drama, to be honest with you. The King of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Wands. So the King of Wands is ready to go. Perhaps this is somebody who is with an initiative. So it could be a hiring manager. It could be somebody who is looking for a business partner, or something like that. And they could be choosing between you and this Queen of Swords. It could be you who is choosing between two people, right? Your card, the Queen of Pentacles, is clarified by the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory and recognition. Okay, the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, which is a card of waiting. So they can wait all they want. I don't think they're winning. They may tell them, you know what, we're gonna give the promotion to this Taurus, but you will just have to wait a little longer, or something like that. Or they're keeping the Queen of Swords in the dark. You're the winner here, right? We do have the Five of Wands, which is a card of a fight, competition, conflict, and we do have the Six of Wands, the victory card, which is clarifying you. All right, Taurus. So yeah, it's not gonna be an easy month, but you're winning. And the only suggestion I have for you, Taurus, is that if you still have to do your homework, if you still have to do something, keep doing it. Keep at it, and then the victory is yours. Perhaps you'll have to get a bit creative, to secure this promotion, this job, this contract, this raise, what have you. Okay? Cool. Here's an advice for you, Taurus, for the whole month of September. We have the King of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Most of you already guessed that this is pretty much a repeat of the first spread, the New Love spread. Yep, it's a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads. Same message. It's just kind of redacted a little bit, I guess. The King of Cups and the Three of Cups. Yes, you got this King of Cups, most likely a water sign. The Three of Cups, some kind of a reunion or an event. Right? The Six of Wands right next to the deck is a card of victory, attention. They're coming in to win you over, right? Back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. And you're the Empress on the bottom of the deck. As a matter of fact, that's one of your major arcana cards, Taurus. You share it with Libra. But that's the way this person sees you, right? Right away. I wouldn't be surprised if it is love at first sight for this person, right? That's the way they see you out the gate, out the door, right? The Empress often comes through as a future wife or a future significant other figure, and it's just an amazing card to have. So yeah, I'm not going to spend any more of your time. Already talked about it during the first spread. Yeah, the advice for you, I get from the advice perspective, yes, the King of Cups is the one. Alright, so yep, that's what I have for you, Taurus, for this reading, for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe, and other than that, Taurus, have an amazing September.